Students, today I am going to review the question paper of higher secondary part first in the subject of physical education for the session annual regular soft zone 2023 of UTJ&K. I hope that the solution of this question paper is helpful for the students, those who are going to appear in annual regular and biannual examination of UT J&K. Subject physical education, maximum marks 70, class 11th, time 3 hours. Section A, multiple choice questions. Question number 1. Which of the following is not an objective of physical education? Option first, physical education. Option second, mental development. Option third, character development. Option fourth, none of these. Answer is option third, character development. Question number 2. The heart is a pump usually beating option first per hour, second per minute, third per second, fourth per day. Answer is option second per minute. Question number 3. Attitude is often thought to predict option first behavior, second fitness, third alertness, fourth all of these. Answer is option first behavior. Question number 4. Social health is the ability to get along with option first oneself, second with other, third both first and second, fourth all of these. Answer is option second with other. Question number 5. The team chaser is related to option first kabaddi, second badminton, third archery, fourth kho-kho. Answer is option fourth kho-kho. Question number 6. Kabaddi team consists of option first 10 players, second 12 players, third 14 players, fourth none of these. Answer is option second 12 players. Question number 7. Which of the following committees select the sites and fixes the dates for Olympic Games? Option first VCCI, second AAFI, third IOC, fourth SGFI. Answer is option third IOC. Question number 8. Iron is major component of option first RBC, second WBC, third LBC, fourth NBC. Answer is option first RBC. Section B, very short answer type question. Each question carry 2 marks. Write a short note on Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratan Award. This question is selected from chapter number 7 National Games. The answer may be Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratan Award is started in the year 1991-92. It is India's highest sporting honor given out annually to athletes who have excelled in their sports for the past 4 years. Or write a short note on Republic Day. This question is also selected from chapter number 7 National Games. The answer may be Republic Day is the day when India marks and celebrated the date on which the Constitution of India came into effect on 26th January 1950. This replaced the Government of India Act 1935 as the governing documents of India, this turning the nation into a republic separate from British Raj. Question number 10. Define achievement. This question is selected from chapter number 3, Psychological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer may be an achievement is something which someone has succeeded in doing, especially after a lot of effort. Reaching this agreement so quickly was a great achievement. Achievement is the process of achieving something. Question number 11. Why is decision making important in selecting career? This question is selected from chapter number 4, Career Aspect in Physical Education. The answer may be decision making is the process of identifying and selecting alternative based on your unique preferences. Successful career planning requires you to make many decisions and ability to set goals and then to know how to reach them. Question number 12. Write two principles of health education. This question is selected from chapter number 5, Health and Family Education. The answer may be the two principles of health education are as listed below. Number 1. The main principle of health, diet, no drugs. Number 2. Regular exercise, adequate rest and positive thinking. Question number 13. Define role of active chaser in Kho. This question is selected from chapter number 6, Concept of Major Games and Sports. The answer may be the active chasers knock out an opponent by touching that person with the palm of the hand. Question number 14. Write about Olympic spirit. This question is selected from chapter number 8, Olympic Games. The answer may be the Olympic spirit is best expressed in the Olympic Creed. The most important thing in the Olympic Games is not to win but to take part, just as the most important thing in life is not the trump but the struggle. Question number 15. Write any two functions of diet. This question is selected from chapter number 9, Diet and its importance in physical education. The answer may be the two functions of diet are as listed below. Number 1. Diet contains nutrient substances essential for the growth, repair and maintenance of body tissues. Number 2. In diet, nutrients provide the energy for our body. Question number 16. Briefly define contusion. This question is selected from chapter number 10, Common Sports Injuries and Rehabilitation. The answer may be a region of injured tissues or skin in which blood capillaries have been ruptured. A bruises, a dark contusion on his cheek was beginning to swell. Question number 17. Mention dimension of Kabaddi court. This question is selected from chapter number 6, Concept of Major Games and Sports. The answer may be the length of the Kabaddi court for men 12.50 meters, breadth of the Kabaddi court for men 10 meter, distance of work line from center line in men 3.75 meter, distance between work line to bonus line in men 1 meter, distance from bonus line to end line in men 1.50 meter, size of sitting block for men 8 meter into 1 meter. Question number 18. Draw a level diagram of badminton court with its dimension. This question is selected from chapter number 6, Concept of Major Games and Sports. The answer may be, first of all, draw a neat and clean diagram of badminton court with the help of pencil, scale, divider, etc. Then write its measurements such as length and breadth of double badminton court is 44 into 20 feet. Length and breadth of badminton court for single game 44 into 17 feet. Height of the pole 5 feet 1 inch. Height of the net at the center 5 feet. Short service area 6 feet 6 inch. Section C, short answer type question. Each question carry 3 marks. Question number 19. What do you mean by physical education? Spot the same with appropriate definitions. This question is selected from chapter number 1, concept of physical education. The answer may be: the word physical education is derived from two separate words, physical and education. Physical is related to body and education means systematic instructions or training or preparation for life. According to Irwin, physical education is a program of physical activities that develop health in youth. Number 2, according to J.V. Nash, physical education is the sum of those experiences which come to the individual through movement. Or elaborate the modern trends of physical educations. This question is selected from chapter number 1, concept of physical education. The answer may be: the 19th century was an extraordinary period of development in terms both ideas about sports and fitness and physical education, muscular activity and competitions became not only acceptable but favorable. Moral development began to be tied to sport and fitness. Modern concept of physical education has given rise to a global perspective and has become one of the most viable factors in cross-culture integrations. In 21st century, physical education is no more physical training, it pertaining to physical fitness alone. It is believed that physical education to contribute to physical, social, mental, intellectual for all-round development. Question number 20. Explain the human digestion process. This question is selected from chapter number 2, physiological aspects of physical education. The answer may be: the digestive system converts the food we eat into their simplest form like glucose, amino acids or fatty acids. The broken down food is then absorbed into the bloodstream from the small intestines and the nutrients are carried to each cell in the body. Question number 21. Give the list of commonly misused drugs in sports. Explain any one. This question is selected from chapter number 5, Health and Family Education. The answer may be: list of commonly misused drugs are as under. Number 1, caffeine. Number 2, cocaine. Number 3, growth hormones. Number 4, diuretics. Number 5, anabolic steroids. Explanations of any one drugs. Diuretics: it eliminates fluid from the body. The person reduces body weight in very short period. This type of drugs is used by boxing, judo and wrestler. It reduces the natural appetites. Question number 22. Elaborate the difference between psychology and sports psychology. This question is selected from chapter number 3, psychological aspects of physical education. The answer may be: the difference between psychology and sports psychology are as under. First of all, psychology. It is the scientific study of mind and behavior of the individual. Sports psychology. Sports psychology is a proficiency that uses psychological knowledge and skills to address optimal performance and well-being of athletes. Question number 23. Write a detailed note on School Games Federation of India. This question is selected from Olympic Games, chapter number 8. The answer may be: School Games Federation of India organizes games or competitions for girls and boys at national level. It is also affiliated to the Indian Olympic Association. It works for the physical welfare of school boys and girls of India. The first national games in 1924 in Lahore. Question number 24. Discuss Dronacharya Award. This question is selected from chapter number 7, National Games. The answer may be it is officially called the Dronacharya Award for outstanding coaches in sports and games, for coaches who help athletes to achieve excellence over a period of 4 years. The awardees are decided by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Question number 25. Describe the historical background of ancient Olympic Games. This question is selected from chapter number 8, Olympic Games. The answer may be Olympic Games were held in 776 BC at Olympia in small township about 220 miles from Athens, capital city of Greece. Giant statue of god Zeus 40 feet high. The statue was said to be the seven wonders of the ancient world. The ceremony of Olympic Games began from New Moon Day in July after 4 years. Any war or disputes that might be taking place among the cities, states would be stopped at once and a truce would be declared. Question number 26. What are the various effects of exercises on muscular system? This question is selected from chapter number 2, Physiological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer may be few effects of exercises on muscular system are as listed below. Number 1, gain in strength. Number 2, body composition changes. Number 3, increase in muscle mass. Number 4, efficient use of diet. Number 5, proper shape of the body. Number 6, better neuromuscular coordination. 7, develop endurance. 8, lactic acid tolerance increased. 9, muscle thickness increased. 10, faster recovery from injury. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 27. Discuss the relationship of physical education with general education. This question is selected from chapter number 1, Concept of Physical Education. The answer may be physical education is the integral part of general education which promotes harmonious growth and development through vigorous muscular activity. A person modifies his behavior. A person becomes physically, mentally, socially, and emotionally adjusted to the society. A person improves and strengthens his body. Physical education teaches children the concept of teamwork and being a team member, provides them a feeling of identity. Section D, long answer type questions, 5 marks each. Question number 28. What are the categories of nutrients? Explain in detail. This question is selected from chapter number 9, Diet and its importance in physical education. The answer may be there are more than 40 different kinds of nutrients in food. They can generally classified into the following 7 major groups. Number 1, carbohydrates. Number 2, proteins. Number 3, fats. Number 4, vitamins. Number 5, minerals. Number 6, dietary fiber. Number 7, water. Then explanation of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are the main source of energy. Carbohydrates are providing fuel to the body. Fats, the soft white substance under the skins of animals and people. The source of fats are butter, cream, etc. Proteins, a substance found in foods such as meat, fish, eggs, and beans. It is important for helping people and animals to grow and be healthy. Vitamins. Vitamins are substances that our bodies need to develop and function normally. Vitamins B, C, A, D, E, and K are fat soluble. Minerals. A mineral is a composed of a single element or compound. Almost all the essential are present in green leafy vegetables. Water. Water is an inorganic liquid substance made of two elements, hydrogen and oxygen, in the ratio of 2:1. Roughage. Roughage consists of mainly cellulose and smaller quantities of hemicellulose. Or, what do you know about obesity? What are its causes and how to prevent it? This question is selected from chapter number 9, Diet and its Importance in Physical Development. The answer may be Introduction of Obesity. It is a nutritional disorder whereby a person becomes bulky and overweight due to excessive of fats in the body. A person having obesity is called obesity or fat. Causes of obesity. Few causes of obesity are as listed below. Number 1, hormonal imbalance. Number 2, age factor. Number 3, overnutrition. Number 4, genetic disorder. Number 5, economic status. Number 6, eating lot of junk food. Number 7, drinking of alcohol. Number 8, sedentary habits. Number 9, stress. Number 10, eating lot of sweets. Then prevention. Few preventive steps taken to avoid obesity are as listed below. Number 1, choosing healthier foods. Number 2, limiting unhealthy foods. Number 3, limiting television time. Number 4, increase fruit and vegetables intake. 5, encourage physical activities. Question number 29, define sports injuries. Describe any 5 sports injuries in detail. This question is selected from chapter number 10, Common Sports Injuries and Rehabilitation. The answer may be sports injuries is the kind of injuries that most commonly occur during sports or exercise, but they are not limited to athletes. The name of common sports injuries are as listed below: sprain, strain, dislocation, fracture, muscle pull. Then explanation of 5 injuries into 2 to 3 lines. Or, define fracture and dislocation. Explain the types of fracture and its handling. This question is also selected from chapter number 10, Common Sports Injuries and Rehabilitation. The answer may be fracture. When a bone break or crack is known as a fracture. Dislocation. A dislocation is an injury to a joint, a place where 2 or more of your bones come together, in which the ends of your bones are forced from their normal position. Types of fracture. There are 7 types of fracture. Number 1, green stick fracture. Number 2, comminuted fracture. Number 3, impacted fracture. Number 4, simple fracture. Number 5, compound fracture. Number 6, complicated fracture. Number 7, depressed fracture. Explain all these types of fracture into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 30. Discuss the various career opportunities with reference to the nature of job for each opportunities. This question is selected from chapter number 4, Career Aspects in Physical Education. The answer may be number 1, as a coach. Number 2, as a personal trainer. Number 3, as a instructor. Number 4, as a journalist. 5, as a physical education teacher. 6, as a physical education lecturer. 7, as a commentator. 8, as a administrator. 9, as a biomechanist. 10, as a sports reporter. Or, define the various courses of physical education in detail. This question is also selected from chapter number 4, Career Aspect in Physical Education. The answer may be courses in physical education are as listed below. Number 1, CPED after matriculation. Number 2, 4 years BP degree after higher secondary part second. 3. 2 years DPEd or BPEd after graduations. 4. Master degree in physical education after BPEd or DPEd or BPE. 5. PhD in physical education after MPEd. 6. NIS after graduation. Thanks and have a nice day.